Tanya editorial Quincy Jones' publicist says he died last night at his home in Los Angeles, surrounded by family. Born on the south side of Chicago, he spent his early childhood running on the streets with gangs and credits music for saving him once he discovered his neighbor's piano. This is a snapshot of a Facebook post this past March on his 91st birthday. Jones rose to the very heights of show business, becoming one of the first black executives to succeed in Hollywood. The renowned music producer, composer, multi-genre artist, and humanitarian worked with all the greats, having produced Michael Jackson's historic Thriller album, collaborating with Frank Sinatra, Ray Charles, and hundreds of others. He overcame racial barriers, becoming a vice president at Mercury Records in the early 60s, the first black musical director for...
Yes, the late, great Quincy Jones. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am French Shot Pearson, and welcome to French Shot Blue. Happy Monday, the day before the election, and I have 10:19 in the a.m. How are you? Well, I'm wondering, is this coincidence that this lady's in a shade of the purple family, like Phoenician? People, what if I told you that this looks like a ritual sacrifice? Again, what if I told you that this looks like a ritual sacrifice? People, I had been following Quincy Jones since I was a early teen. And the main reason why is that my parents divorced when I was inside my mom's womb. So I didn't meet my dad until, later on in life. But one of the things that I cherished in relation to him was my dad was a music. Let's just say he was a lover of music. And he had a collection of the oldies. When I say the oldies, the oldies. And in that collection, my dad had collections of Quincy Jones. And this is one of the albums that I inherited back in the day. Quincy Jones Hip Hop. Quincy Jones Hip Hop. I will venture into that because people, I had to get this album from around me. Just me personally. It was something about it, the way it looked, it had an eerie look to me. You see, I've been spiritually conscious for a long time. And these colors like the red and black, I don't know if this is exactly red and black, but this album cover, it just moved me back in the day. Now, this is why it moved me, because that's a better take. You see the spotlight of the red and the black hazing around it? I didn't like it. And I took it to a music store and got money for it, and I was done with it. And every now and then I think about it because I decode, as you well know, albums. That's what I do. This was one of my first inklings of an album that said, Pearson, it's speaking to me. It is speaking to me. Not only spoke to me in terms of the colors, it spoke to me in relation to what was above his head. And that is the word Exodus. Exodus, from an album that was from a record that was on the album. So I'm gonna digress from that. But yeah, my dad was a musician, played the saxophone, played in several bands, and he did radio every now and then part-time. And, shout out to my dad, but he had a collection of all the oldies. And I was spinning records And I'm telling you, back from the 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s when I was a child. Okay, so that's my history in the music. Now let me hasten on. You know, I teach the 5 C's, the clues, the codes, the colors, the confirmation, conclusion. I want you to hear and see listen to the emphasis that she puts on his age, which is 91. And I'm going somewhere with that because I have something to show you. Listen.
Piano. This is a snapshot of a Facebook post this past March on his 91st birthday. Jones.
His 91st, like she put emphasis on it.
March on his 91st birthday, Jones rose to the very heights of show business.
Now, let me show you something here. When you look at this photograph, this gives me the ancient times of Greek. And you see, that's what it gives me, like the Phoenician. But see the purple? That's Phoenician. But notice the arms. Right arm up, left hand down. This is on his 91st birthday. I guess this is at his house. Is this as above, so below? I'm just asking, is it? Now, why would I ask that? See the arms? As above, so below. As above, so below. The Baphomet. Why did they feature this pose? Well, Pearson, they featured because it was his 91st birthday. Okay. What does 91 mean? What is the 91st day of the year? It's April 1st, April Fools. I'm going to show you a lot of symbolism in it. Let's look at as above, so below in the video that I did before. Watch your hands.
What can be unburdened by what has been? What can be unburdened by what has been? What can be unburdened by what has been? What can be unburdened by what has been?
I don't know if you caught that, but she's saying that we should focus on what can be.
You see his hand go up? Now watch this.
Unburdened by what has been. I repeat.
Left hand up, right hand went down. Watch. He caught it. But the depthness of it, he didn't say. But I caught the depthness. Watch.
That we should focus on what can be, unburdened by what has been. I repeat, what can be, okay, up here, unburdened by what has been. Someone on...
Did you catch it? Did you catch it? It's deep, y'all. Watch. Watch again.
What can be, unburdened by what has been. I repeat, what can be, okay, up here, unburdened by what has been. Someone on Camila's team told her this line is brilliantly profound and amazing.
This is what I believe she's doing. As above, so below. This would explain why it's 97 in reduction, which is 4/7. There's nothing going to change because whatever it is and was that they made and they created to burden us, that they want us to forget, it's not going to make any difference. The 97th day of the year,
Come get your Freeport.
97th day of the year is April 7th. I want you to wrap your mind around and see how deep this is. It's speaking without speaking. April 7th. April 7th. Let's go back into it because this is deep. We'll go through it methodically. Unburdened by what has been. 97 in reduction comes out to April 7, which is 47, the 47th president. Okay? Was this man a ritual sacrifice for the election? I'm going to show you some numbers, and I guarantee you it's going to blow your mind. That's why it took me 3 hours to get it done. But I'm going to show you. The world orchestrators, the nemesis, the secret societies. They cannot be trusted. So as it was, so shall it be. They speak with forked tongue. It's deep. Look at it again, because I wanted to stick.
By what has been, what can be, unburdened by what has been.
I don't know if you caught that, but she's saying that we should focus on what can be, unburdened by what has been. I repeat, what can be, okay, up here.
Up there. She put her hand up. She put her hand up.
Has been. I repeat, what can be, okay, up here.
Right? Do it again. We'll do it again.
Can be, okay, up.
Right hand up. Right hand up.
Here, unburdened by what has been. Can be, okay, up here, unburdened by what has been.
Left hand down. Left hand down. It's a lie straight out of hell. It's deep, y'all. Go to the next one.
Life and legacy of Quincy Jones, a music titan who worked with Frank Sinatra, Michael Jackson, Ray Charles, and so many more, passing away overnight. Lara is here with...
See how they have him featured in red and black? Red and black is sacrifice. Is that coincidence? They got him in red and black.
more. And I remember when he was asked time and time again how he wanted to be remembered, he would always say, as a good father.
Yep. He did, and that he was, Robin. Good morning to you. He was the father of 7 children. In fact, his very last post on Saturday was wishing his daughter, Martina, a happy birthday. But Quincy Jones was a creative genius, considered one of the most influential forces in modern American music. His career spanning 70 years, and in that time giving us some of the most memorable music of our lifetime.
And my condolences to friends and family, my condolences.
The world is mourning music.
Red and black. They feature him in red and black. Sacrifice. And I'm looking at his watch. See if I can figure out the time. It looks like 7:26 on there. 7:26. It's hard to tell the wristwatch. Then again, who knows? Depends on how it's faced. The watch, the way it's faced. I might have to come back to that, but I'm looking at the watch. Yeah, that might be a clue, but I'll do that later.
Titan Quincy Jones, considered to be one of the greatest minds in music and television history.
I've seen the power.
So we'll leave it alone. Let's hasten on. This is when I went to the Museum of Science and Industry. You know, his biggest success, at least in modern day, was what? Michael Jackson. Notice this here.
Beautiful, isn't it? There's another one.
Now that's deep, ain't it? That's too deep. Look at it, people. Look at it. I said, look at it. If that ain't Michael Jackson, I don't know what is. And again, I was so caught up in the moment, I forgot. It's been on the internet for a long time. I've been seeing this. Thank God the thing seasoned and cycle. I was able to go. I've been planning on going to this museum for about a month, and I finally got it done yesterday. I'm so excited.
People look like Michael Jackson, doesn't it? Think about it. I am not joking. That looks like Michael Jackson. And I've seen pharaohs that look like Michael Jackson.
And so when I look at this photograph, this gives me an impression of a column from Rome and the sun god and stuff like that, okay, during that period. See the way it's designed? A column. Egyptian. Do you follow my logic now? Why are they showing this? Just studying it here. Let's go forward. This thing's going to get fascinating. Now check this out. I've long said, and I said this about a month ago, We Are the World was one of their launching songs, allegedly, to condition us for a one world system. Well, guess who set this up? Guess who coordinated this thing, if I'm not mistaken, was Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones coordinated We Are the World. Let me show you. Quincy Jones coordinated the song We Are the World. He produced it in 1985, We Are the World. One world system. One world system, in my humble opinion. That's what this is all about. Getting us conditioned for this thing. A one world system, okay? March 7th, right, is when it was released, March 7th. Now watch this here. Take March 7th of 2025, the next anniversary of that, subtract it from the day that Quincy Jones just died, 11/3 of 2024, you get 4 months and 4 days. Hello. Who was the 44th president? Barack Obama. That's why I'm asking, and I'm saying, is this a ritual sacrifice? Now watch this. Here he is with Michael Jackson. That's why I showed you Michael Jackson. Thriller. All that going on. Michael Jackson holds 8 awards as he poses with Quincy Jones at the Grammy Awards in Los Angeles, February 28th, 1984. Right? Yeah. It says, tonight with full but broken hearts, we must share the news of our father and brother Quincy Jones passing. The family said in a statement, and although this is an incredible loss for our family, we celebrate the great life that he lived and know there will never be another like him. That's true. And like I said, I had a few of his albums and all the bebop and big bop albums back in the day. I had all this stuff. I still got a few. Now check this out. He was born March 14th, 1933. A lot of numbers, people. Now check this out. He died 11/3, which was yesterday. Subtract that from Barack Obama's last birthday, August 4th, 2024. The difference is 91 days. Didn't Quincy Jones die at 91 years old? Again, Quincy Jones died yesterday. Subtracted from Barack Obama's birthday, 8/4. It's 91 days in between that. And Quincy Jones died at 91 years old. Is that coincidence? Now look at this. April 1st is the 91st day of the year. What is April 1st? April Fools. I believe symbolically they're fooling us about a lot of things in relation to what? This election coming up. I believe that's what this was about. A sacrifice in relation to the election and all the powers. The powers, characters, I've told you what they are before. Barack Obama being the alleged Antichrist. Trump being the illusionist, trying to make America great again, to bring us back. Yet when they unalive him, it will be a fake Trump. Biden is the destroyer. Arguably the last 3.5 years, he has done what? Destroyed America. Kamala Harris, her role is what? Her role is allegedly in her name. Kamala means lotus flower. Through destruction, when you look historical with the Egyptians, out of the lotus flower, which means Kamala means lotus flower, out of the lotus flower comes the sun god Ra. That's to me allegedly the one world system. That's the joy that they're talking about when they're running this campaign. It's deep. You gotta watch my videos. Now check this out. April 1st, that's the 91st day of the year, right? And he died at 91 years old. So you take 4/1/2024, subtract it from the day that Quincy Jones died, and what do you get? 2/16. Why is 2/16 important? Watch this. The 216th day of the year is August 4th. Who died? Who was born August 4th? Barack Obama was born August 4th. Do you understand now? I'm asking, is this a ritual sacrifice? Now look at this here. You see that V on the top of Barack Obama's head? He's a cartoon in this cinema, iPad Goat 2. When this comes down his head, and V is the 22nd letter of the alphabet, just so you know, Roman numerals, in regular numbers. V is the 22nd letter of the alphabet. A V sweats out of Barack Obama's head. After that, the flag disintegrates and everything behind this cartoon character, the whole world begins to crumble. So V, remember that. Now check this out. 3/14. 3/14 is the birth date of what? Quincy Jones. He just had a birthday in 2024. Now he just died yesterday, 11/3. The difference is 33 weeks and 3 days. Like Masonic, 333. That's why I'm asking, is it a sacrifice? Now watch this here. Michael Jackson's birthday, August 29, 1958. His death date, June 25th, 2009. Thriller, right? 3/14, Quincy Jones' birthday. 3/14/2008. We're going to use this here. 3/14/2008 versus Michael Jackson's death, 6/25/2009. The difference is what? 66 weeks and 6 days. Come on, man. That's the mark of the beast. 666, Revelation 13. So again, 3/14/2008. Quincy Jones had a birthday. 66 weeks and 6 days later, what happened? Michael Jackson died. I know it's deep. That's why it's me 3 hours to do this thing. Michael Jackson. These numbers again. (6/25/2009). 3/14/2008. Again, Quincy Jones. Anniversary of his birthday. 66 weeks and 6 days later, Michael Jackson died. Boy, if that don't make you cry. 6/25/2009. 6/25/2009. That's when Michael Jackson died. Look at that. Ain't that deep? The mark of the beast. The mark of the beast. Is that coincidence? Woo! I tell you, it's deep. Now watch this. 6/25/2025. Michael Jackson's next anniversary of his death versus the death of Quincy Jones yesterday, 11/3/2024. The difference is 3/3/3/3. Look at that. 3/3/3/3 again. Just like this. Quincy Jones' birthday versus his death is 3/3/3. Michael Jackson's death anniversary versus Quincy Jones' death is 3/3/3. Come on, man. Now watch this. Michael Jackson Thriller. His biggest album. I don't think you get no bigger than that. Right? Thriller. They did it together. Thriller came out in America January 23rd, 1984. January 23rd. Watch this here. January 23rd, 2024, just had an anniversary. Versus yesterday, Quincy Jones died 11/3. The difference is 9/11. Oh yeah. I'm telling you, look. Watch this. Another one. January 23rd, 2025. What is that? That's Thriller anniversary coming up. Thriller came out in 1/23/2025 versus 11/3 2024, the difference is 11/5. What is 11/5? That's election day. That's tomorrow. You tell me this man wasn't a sacrifice? Look at it again. 1/23/2025. The anniversary of Thriller versus this man just died yesterday. The difference is 11/5. 11 weeks, 5 days, or just simple. 11/5 is election day. 11/5. And again, Thriller came out January 23rd. There's my receipts. January 23rd, 11/5. This was a ritual sacrifice, in my humble opinion, allegedly. Then look at this again. 11/3/2024, anniversary of Thriller versus 1/20, inauguration, 1/20/2025. The difference is what? 78. Who's 78 years old? Trump, Donald Trump. Bingo. It's deep. 11/3. Thriller. 11/3/2024. Just had a birthday. Thriller, the album. Versus 1/20/25. Inauguration day, when he puts his hand up to be president, if it's him. The difference is 78. Trump is 78 years old. But look at this. Watch this here. This is the album. Like I said, it gave me the creeps, that red and black. Because red and black is sacrifice, baby. I'm gonna say it again. This is one of the albums that my dad had in his collection. Okay? One of the albums. And like I said, look above it. It says Exodus. It says Exodus. When you think Donald Trump, you think immigration, right? What is immigration? Exodus. Exodus is the second book of the Bible. Genesis, then Exodus. Israel was trying to do what? Come up out of Egypt. You think America's not the modern day Egypt? The mystery of Babylon? I say we are. But look, Exodus, right above his head. Why just have to be right above his head? Exodus. It's deep. Exodus is the 4th song on this album. Quincy Jones Hip Hop, Red and Black is Sacrifice. Was this speaking to the future, Red and Black? 4th song, 320. 320. Now watch this here. Here it is here. And Exodus comes out to what? 88. Whose text number is 88022? Trump. Boom! I never liked that album cover. It spoke to me when in my teenage years. And I got rid of the album because it was spooky to me. Because God had me decoding as early as 17 years old. I never liked it. And I'm not surprised God gave me a destiny to do this. He just gave me a gift, people. Now look at this. Trump immigration. Trump, you know what he said? As soon as he gets in office, what he gonna do? He gonna start sending them back. So that might start tomorrow. Exodus, immigration. Same word when you think about it. Now look at this here. This you see this here? It says Watermelon Man. January 1st, 1963. January 1st, 1963. Let me show you. Okay. Watermelon Man is on this album. I believe it is here. Watermelon Man is the 11th song on this album. Okay. Quincy Jones, the one I don't like. Watermelon Man. Why am I showing you that? Because I need to show you these dates and I'm going to wrap it up. This album came out January 1st, 1963. There's your 6-3 again, like 3 6s, 666. That's the way I look at it. January 1st, 1963. When you take January 1st, 2025, the next anniversary of this album coming out, subtracted from yesterday when he died, Quincy Jones, you know what the difference is? 8 weeks and 4 days. Who was born August 4th? Barack Obama. And then January 1st again, 2024. The album date, subtracted from 11/3, the day that Quincy Jones just died. The difference is 308 days, or what? 44 weeks. Who's the 44th president? Boy, it's deep. I said it's deep. This man is the 44th president. I believe that something's going on, and I'm asking you, with all that I just showed you, was this a ritual sacrifice? My name is Friendship Pearson. If you like the work, please subscribe. Please do the thumbs up. Please do the thumbs up right away. And don't forget, I have a new site. Please go there and subscribe. Friendship's Gift. Go there. Go there, Friendship's Gift, and subscribe, please. I need a backup channel. I also try to get monetized. God bless you, and God bless America. And again, my condolences to the Quincy family.